Hi, performers and achievers. Welcome to Performers and Achievers Daily with me, Raj Gavurla. Are you challenged or are you struggling with focus and concentration? Do you know the difference between focus and concentration? I have customers who are challenged. Some of them struggle. Some of them have adversity when it comes to focusing. They tell me that it's hard for them to focus, that they can't concentrate. And there are a lot of mental strategies to relieve this. And a lot of it is very personalized. It's not a one size fits all. And that's the reason they schedule their private, personal, professional, confidential service with me. And so here's what's important, though, is that when they're aware that their focus is off, or they have the self-control to determine that their focus is off, or let's just say it's a little hard to be motivated, challenged to be motivated today for whatever reason. Could be fatigue, could be brain fog, could be overtraining, it could be a variety of reasons. Like I said, it's very difficult to just make a one size fits all. That's why all my services and programs are private, personal, professional, confidential. However, here is something that is common, and this is something that they would learn when I talk to them about focus and concentration because they're not knowledgeable about what is focus and what is concentration. Sometimes they use the words independently, sometimes they use the words incorrectly, sometimes they use the words and they're not quite sure exactly what's occurring, whether it's focus issue or whether it's a concentration issue. So here's your new learning. And we learned in our previous episode, new learning plus execution equals next level results. Your next level results, your team's next level results, your organization's next level results, your family's next level results, whatever it may be, your relationship's next level results. And tomorrow, I'll be talking about an episode where relationships are not about win or lose. That is not a relationship. And so look forward to tomorrow's episode if that interests you. Getting back to focus and concentration is simply this: focus on what matters. So let's say you are a little lethargic. Let's say maybe you're a little down, maybe even depressed, or you just don't have the motivation for some reason. You're tired, you're struggling, you're overtraining, your nutrition's a little bit off, whatever it may be. First of all, you have the self-control to recognize that something's off, right? And then you can also call that maybe, or not maybe, you can also call that awareness. Okay. So here's your new learning. Focus on what matters. So I use the word focus here because that seems to be the more predominant word used in everyday language. Focus, focus, focus on, focus, right? Focus group, focus. So when I say focus on what matters, though, I am also inferring, because of my expertise, I know this, and now you know this, it's new learning for you. The word concentration is also there. And this is new learning for many of you. Where is the word concentration? I use the word focus on what matters. I didn't use the word concentration. So how can concentration be there? Because focus is there. On what matters is concentration. So in other words, you focus, right? So you have all of these things that are trying to grab your attention and you focus. And now when you focus, you have less things trying to grab your attention. However, when you focus on what matters, there's one thing. Okay? So now you've dwindled down many things, a lot of things, to a few things, to one thing. And that's what focus on what matters. So really, focus on what matters equals concentration. So that's your new learning today. Execute, and you get your next level results. Contact me to help you. So, your bonus assignment is this new learning for you? Or maybe this is something that you've learned something about, you learned about it, however, you made a breakthrough in learning. You've taken it to another level to where now this skill is more honed. And then for some of you, because of this and your implementation of it, it will soon become muscle memory. And when it becomes muscle memory, then it's part of your strengths, your skill set is part of your, to where you don't need to bring it up on your own consciously. It happens unconsciously. So it's like a muscle memory. Many things are like that. An example for many of you can relate to this. You ride a bicycle. So let's say, like me, I haven't ridden a bicycle in years. Years. I don't know exactly how many years, but a lot of years. However, if I see a bike, it looks like the wheels are good, looks sturdy enough to hold my weight, I would be able to get on the bike and ride quite easily. And I'd make some adjustments and adapt as I was moving along. Maybe adjust the height of the seat. Maybe I change the gears to a level that I like. You get the idea. So riding a bike is in my muscle memory. Why is it in my muscle memory? Because it was new learning at one time for me, and I rode bikes as a youth for years, years and years. Used to go to the dirt track, do some ramp jumping, all sorts of stuff, pop up wheelies, try to pop up and ride on one wheel, which I could never get more than about 5 reps. And a friend of mine could go all the way up my street on one wheel. He just pop it up, go all the way up. I could never do that. However, riding a bike, as far as going in a straight line or diagonal line or in whatever direction I wanted to go, was easy to me because it was new learning at one time. And then I added execution and I received results, next level results, right? New learning plus execution equals next level results. So for your next level results, what's your new learning? Maybe it's today's episode on what is focus and concentration. And I also added a bonus for you, attention. And then, are you executing? And as you do, you'll receive new level results. And as you continue to implement it, those new level results will become honed and keep honing it till it becomes muscle memory. It's being in you as muscle memory, is being in you, not becoming in you. It's already being in you. It's a part of you. It's your muscle memory. So not becoming, being a skill set, a skill in your muscle memory is being. That means you've already acquired it. You've already learned it. You've already honed it. You've already skill set it. And it's in your muscle memory. So, and as you implement it more and more, then you are become more honed at it. And eventually it there is something new to learn. That's what you become, something new to learn. And you execute it and you get your new level results. That's what I have for you today. If you like my podcast, like it and comment in the comment section. For those of you who are interested in private, personal, professional, confidential services and programs with me, visit my website, rajgavurla.com. Fill out the brief form and we will get back to you as soon as we can. Enjoy your day.